Well, howdy nuts, welcome back to Plan vs Zombies to Eclise, and today we are going to beat all the Wild West levels. 6 shooters locked and loaded. Old-timey piano music downloaded. Minecarts re-railed. Plants still to be moved. Chance of beating zombies once and for all 0.01%. Margin of error 0.016%. Okay, she's pretty sure of herself. Okay, this is going to be like general level. General starting level. Decided to rock a key at the start. This is the 6-1 Western Wasteland. I can speak. Decided to plant the sunflowers like usual, a bit forward. There is the squash protecting the sunflower. It has a range of 1.5 tiles, so it will get triggered when the zombie would be there. It will take a bite and then die. I'll skip to maybe the last wave. It's pretty generic what I'm going to do. A V before the final wave, got 2 columns of a key. It's working quite well, but I'm still omega impressed by the tier 3 key. It just had ridiculous fire rate. But like I said the last time, I don't think it's like a viable plant without some kind of trap root. What was the name of that plant that allows you to move a key to any tile? Like, the zombies are dying, but it's still quite slow. Like my usual favorite, lightning reed, would be way more effective here. The base lightning reed in the base game. This is the end of that level. Got the split P. On to the next level. This is 6-2 Backbite. Here they introduce that dynamite zombie who has very, what I can see, bad dynamite that instead of exploding, it yeets him across the map. across the map at the first, what's it called, column. And then he reverses and goes back towards the right side, eating all of your plants. One way to defeat that guy is to use split P, which you got from the last what's it called, level. But split P by itself is quite bad plant. It's literally a pea shooter with repeater on the back. It works, yes, but it still does damage one at a time instead of doing multiple attacks, like too many zombies at once. Like the star fruit, watermelon or something. So if there would be multiple of those dynamite guys, then they get easily overwhelmed. There is that dude. One way to get rid of him is to also use some kind of snow plant. It extinguishes the fire on the dynamite, and then that dude will not jump at all. So I got the what's it called, snow pea. I have the tier 2 version, so it does splash damage on single tile. Could be quite nice. Also got the spore shrooms. Wouldn't be needing to plant a lot. Decided to change my roster a bit instead of usual star fruit. There are those nerds. Now I have extinguished all their flames on the dynamite, so they won't jump at all. Even if they get thawed to the normal rate. I'll skip a bit forward. Also got a few of the insta-kill plants. They're always useful. Now we are in for the final wave, and I just realized why I don't use spore shroom. Well, in the base Plant vs Zombies 2 game, it's quite awful. Other than that, it is not very good for making symmetrical Levels, like, yeah, it's Wild West. You're not going to get proper symmetry, like the minecarts are usually not symmetric. But I still like making bit symmetry. That's why I was using star fruit a lot in the earlier videos. It's also a very strong plant. Got this level done. What do we get? Get coins. Bro, lot of coins. There's the piano zombie. He plays some tunes on his piano. I don't know what's the proper term for piano. He plays some tunes and the zombie starts moving and changing the rows. Okay, we got the bowling bulb. I know the bowling bulb is a bit different in the... Oh, we also got the Chomper. It's the 6-3 crowd control. The bowling bulb is a bit different in the mod. It's actually useful. Good thing about the bowling bulb in this mod is that it has very tiny range. Yes, that's the good thing about it. The thing is, it's like a autoloader from the world of Tank Blitz. You see, it got 3 different bulbs and they need to recharge, and they only recharge, it's like an auto reloader. Yes, they only recharge once the weaker one is already ready. So you get the normal tiny turquoise one, which is the weakest, then you get the blue one, which is a bit stronger, and then you get the orange one, which is the strongest. And for it to recharge, there shouldn't be any zombies in the Plant vs Zombies 2 base game. In the mod, it has like a range of 2 or 3 blocks, 3 tiles, correction. I saw it in the creators, in the YouTube channel of the creator. They changed and talked about it. They showed about it, they didn't talk about, or she didn't talk about it. They showed how they changed it, and now it's actually very good. It also has a bit hit points, which makes it a bit durable. There's also this Chomper. Very cool looking plant, but not that useful. Like, you can use it like an insta-kill plant, but in the Plant vs Zombies 2 it has quite a bit of startup time. So you can't really use it like a insta-kill plant. In the mod, however, it has it instantly attacks after being ready to attack once it's not eating like that. When they're eating like that, they're completely vulnerable, they don't do anything. And the hit point is not that good. Nice thing is that their bite is actually strong. Once, the first time I saw this plant in the Plant vs Zombies 1, it was really cool, but in the first level, if you're going to use it, you quickly realize how bad the reload is. I mean, how long it takes for it to recharge, then it will start eating again. But the good thing about the plant was the seed packet reload was very quick. So you spent like 150 cents. It's exactly the same in Plant vs Zombies 2, if I'm not wrong. And then you can plant another one and plant another one. It's not expensive, quite cheap. Just the range and how long it takes to recharge is quite slow. We also got the garbage pea shooter. Don't know why we got those. I recently had a Discord about the 3-peater in the Plant vs Zombies 2. I said it is useless and people were like flaming me, calling me noob, which is fair because I'm new to the mod. I call it useless because it is effectively a pea shooter but just compact. There's nothing different about it. I even checked the almanac about the 3-peater and it does less damage than the pea shooter. Like, pea shooter does 5 or 4 more damage than the 3-peater. Then the only thing going for the 3-peater is that it's compact. That's the only thing good about it. Then I said lightning raid is even better than the 3-peater. but I haven't unlocked the lightning reed in the mod yet. I've seen on the map, I think it would be unlocked later, it's 1610 or something. The good thing about lightning reed is that it is spammable, like I have said many times before, and it does multiple attacks. It also covers 3 rows like the 3-peater. Just unlike the 3-peater, its attack is not projectiles, so zombies like the shovel zombie, the jester zombie, yeah, that's about, and that shield guy from the far future, they are not immune to lightning reed, but they are immune to like straight shooting plants which have projectile. And in case of gesture, it's even worse because it can shoot it back. That's why I said the 3-peater is effectively garbage. And it costs like 350 or 325 even in the mod. I think the fair price should be about 200. That's useless. Yeah, it is spammable, but the reload is like a bit long. You can spam more pea shooters. Then the only reason to use 3-peater is that it's compact. And why would you use 3-peater if you can already use lightning reed? Not in the mod, I'm talking about the base game. In the mod, lightning reed is unlocked quite late. And I don't even know if it's exactly the same as the base game. If it is, then it's going to be super useful. If they have changed any parameters of the lightning reed, like it damages less zombies, or the DPS is lowered, or it doesn't protect multiple lanes anymore, then maybe the lightning reed is going to be useless, but otherwise it's super useful. We also saw the Chomper instantly attacking the zombies. Good thing is that the minecarts can move and you can reload the bowling ball. I got the Chomper. It's exactly the same in the mod as well, and in 50 cents. According to my data, zombies here are really fond of dancing. The old kind of dancing. Be on the lookout for when they suddenly dance. You can't join it if you're wondering. No, it's sad. Oh, I always wanted to know what it feels like to dance with zombies. Might be fun. Okay, there's the dynamite guy. There's the piano guy and other type of zombies. Decided to rock the superior 3-peater. That's the starfruit. 6-4 dancing dynasty. We got the 2 minecarts in the random position. Okay, they're starting strong with the dynamite guy. It's good that the squash can attack back as well, so not that afraid of him. I wonder what the hypnoshroom will do. Will he turn towards the left side? Or he will keep going towards the right side? It would be funny to test. Oh no, a bucket head and a dynamite car. Whatever I'm going to do. Oh no. Alapido. Insta-kill plants. So good. We just finished the column of snow peas. Going pretty strong. Now I can spam some. Oh. Under dances. Ah, okay, cool. Those zombies appear like necromancy from the Dark Ages. That's cool, and they're dancing, so they're a bit more painful. Quite enjoying the tier 2 Snoopy. Only if the tier 3 was a bit cheaper, maybe like 600, 700 instead of 1000. It is super useful. It does more splash damage. It says 5. I don't know what that means. On the radius. 5 by 5 or 5 tiles. And then 5 tiles in one direction, column or row. Or maybe I'm daydreaming and I didn't read it properly. But the tier 3 one is super good. And it has even cooler projectiles. The tier 2 one looks pretty cool. in comparison to tier 1 one, but tier 3 is just mwah. Okay, it is pretty much necromancy, and they dance. It's nice that they are not spamming bucket heads, but it's not like issue I have so many star fruits to bully them. That's the end of that level. Oh, there's a piano guy left. Nice and symmetric. Luckily the minecarts were in symmetric position. Got the chili bean. It's 100 cents. Dr. Zombos man, yo, greeting plant rustler. Agents are arriving to mark your brains as my property. Salutations, Dr. Etiquette Zombos. I don't want my brains all marked up. It took forever to get them clean. Okay, that's an original. Need to produce 5,000 cents. Maybe this is the first time I would be needing to use the gold leaf. There's the gargantuan. Got quite a bit of coins. It is the 6-5, the miner. Got quite a few mine carts. Not super happy with their position because I can't keep the star fruits close to each other in the front. I need to keep them close because they don't shoot straight and they shoot a bit on a slope, which is not completely diagonal to the tiles. There's the squash, got the 2 waves. Hopefully the sunflowers could produce 5,000 suns with the help of gold leaf. The recharge is so long. Nice thing is you can plant potato mine on minecart. It makes no sense. They don't allow you to plant potato mine on planks because there's no ground below it, but they allow you to plant mine on the minecart. It's like the rails are below it. How are you going to grow a potato over there? I misplanted that star fruit. Wanted to plant a snow pea at the start, but I think I would need to stall a bit more. Got the squash ready for the dynamite guy. 2 snow peas seem to be good enough. And the dancers, yo. Okay, the imps. I thought the Wild West imps only rode the bull zombie, the 2 type of bulls, and the gargantuan. I didn't know they walk by themselves like on importers too. Pretty cool. Got the first star fruit. Hopefully I will plant another column in front of it. That should be enough. Got the first big guy, gargantuan. Not quite finished with the column of star fruits. Recharge is a bit long. I have already reached the 5,000 suns, so the gold leaf is pretty useful. It's just like, I want to say that the twin sunflower pretty much renders it useless, but it's not actually true because you can plant the gold leaf under anything and it will produce sun if you need sun. Quite fond of using twin sunflower on the Plants vs Zombies too, because you need to completely finish the levels and you unlock the twin sunflower. Then you don't pretty much use the sunflower at all. One column of twin sunflower does the job pretty well. And in case you will use magnifying glass from the far future, that will be, yo, that squash changed row to attack that zombie. Okay, got the column of star fruits, like a dagger. Quite bad dagger. Zombies are dying. Going to be the fun wave pretty soon. To complete the column of sunflowers, but the zombies keep eating them. The final wave is here. So many underdances. I should upgrade this Talia. She does even more knockback, which is even cool. I think the stun becomes less. How long she will stun zombies? It's fine. But the knockback is super good. Now the Gargantuans get bullied by the superior 3-piece. Rip. Going to get more coins? Yo. Plan your okay. This can be a bit painful if there's there's a pirate zombie. If there's not enough sun. Okay, there's 2,500 sun. This pirate zombie. Not fan of that bird because I can't spam my star fruits. Star fruits don't hit the flying zombies. That's the only thing 3-beater has over the star fruit. I'll try a few tactics. Decided to use a column of repeater and torchwood. Didn't do the math. It could be a bit too expensive. Yeah, I have the tier 2 repeater. Okay, need to redo that. I decided to cut the middleman and went straight for the fire-piece shooter. This is the 6-6 Mobilized. Not quite fan of the tracks. Maybe I need to use different kind of setup. Why is there a fire-piece shooter? This didn't quite work. The 5 shooters are not strong enough to take out the bird by themselves. Decided to do a column of snow pea and melon pult, like I'm using at least 2 of the minecarts. Doing 2/3 of the job they want me to do. 2/4, there's another minecart I didn't saw. Okay, this setup is not strong enough, neither for the bird nor for the bull riders. They're still bullying the snow peas, and melon bull is not doing enough damage. Okay, I may sound crazy, but hear me out. If I spam enough star fruits, it should work. Like, it makes complete sense. I mean, it made sense to me, but it's not working. Maybe I need to spam even more star fruit. I'll take the kernel bolt. That I think insta-kills a bird. This should work. It is completely hurting me how it's not symmetric at all, but it's nothing I can do. It's just the awful placement of minecarts. I'm going to believe. Not that I couldn't figure it out what plant exactly it wants me to use. But the kernel bolt is amazing. Like 50-50 chance to either throw a butter or corn. I don't know how much damage corn does. Butter is pretty amazing. The bulls are getting bullied by a tier 1 star fruit, which is amazing. Okay, that pirate managed to steal one of the star fruits. Got a gem over there for some reason. I don't know if anyone have you noticed, but on the leftmost screen there is a blue bar. If anyone is interested why that happens, that is the how the game works, like most games work, is that they update the screen, so they write over something instead of deleting and placing something over there, like not like film. The film completely removes the frame and places a new one. Game doesn't do like that. Game writes on top of the pixel. So you see that blue bar over there, that's the dead zone. There is no pixel updates over there, and I think that's because of the bit long screen of the phone. The game is not optimized. Well, it's not about optimizing. The game is not made perfectly enough, so it will be good enough for this long screen. That's the reason why that blue bar is there. There are some guides how to remove it, but I didn't try them. It's working. I don't want to break something. Got the toilet. Nice. On to the next level, 6-7, the Overpassers. This is, I think, they wanted me to use toilet on the minecarts. They're the bull rider zombies in this one. And I got the tier 3 Snoopy and tier 3 Starfruit, 1000 suns. It's 2 flags, so I am quite sure I can produce enough sun to plant a column of Snoopy. We will see. Going straight into the first wave, and I didn't have enough suns. I wonder if the chili bean works on the mechanized type of zombies like the bull rider or zombies from the far future, because I know at one point, or maybe still, the Plant vs Zombies 2 base version, they don't do anything to those type of mechanized zombies. So if they will eat the chili bean, they will simply ignore the killing part and the part where they start to fart and block entire row of zombies. About to plant the last Snoopy. Don't have quite production. I think maybe I need 3 columns of sunflower. Got the last Snoopy. So it is possible for me to plant a column of tier 3 Snoopy. I think the combination of... Nah, it's just the 1000 sun. The reload is not that long. My rate of production is not that high to bother the reload of the seed package. It's the final wave. Got bull riders. I don't know why my cherry bomb is tier 1. I didn't change it from that last stand battle. The cool thing about the bull rider is that you can confuse them easily by placing a plant in front of them. Then they will charge forward and yeet their imp. If there won't be any plant, then they will charge to the leftmost plant and then yeet the imp, which sometimes is bad. That's that level then. Another tramp flower, another flower line, and a herd of stampeding bulls. Time to giddy up and tame those robot animals. Robot animals, agreed. Don't let zombies trample the flowers. It would be cool if the magnet shroom could take out the bull rider. I know. It sounds very far-fetched, and not all metals are attractive to magnets, but it would be pretty cool. Like, the base game does it with one of the zombie. I think it's the punk zombie. Not sure. It has piercing in the face. It appears in the in the neon mixtape levels. That zombie gets destroyed by the magnet shroom. Magnets easily attract their heads towards them, instantly killing them, which is pretty pog. It is the 6-8 wild collide, and we got the flowers in between the tiles instead of on the tiles. Would have been a bit easier if it was on the tiles, as you can plant the spike weed or something which zombies ignore, and because there's a plant on top of it, they don't get trampled. Crazy mechanics. Would not have known that if the Penny didn't talk about it in the earlier versions of the tramping flowers in the earlier videos. Eesh, there's 3 waves. Maybe I should have picked tier 3 Snoopy if I knew about it. The recharge on the Tallnet is not that bad. I think it costs 25% more, but I'm fine with it. Just had the first wave, not that many zombies, but my defenses are not that strong either. Got 2 Snoopies, got Starfruit. I should have picked the tier 3 Snoopy because I have enough room to plant another column of sunflower. The cool thing about the tier 3 Snoopy is that it also works like a very short delay iceberg latitudes. The zombies like freeze in their position for a few seconds, 2 I think seconds, or maybe 1 second, which is not that much, but it helps a lot. On to the collision course, to the second last wave. Got a column of Snoopy, got 3 column of sunflower, got a column of Tallnet. I think the level was beatable with just normal walnut. Because I got the starfruits in the front, so the Tallnets are just like decorational at this point and not using the useful bit about it. And the 3 insta kill plants I have are good enough to take out Horde easily. Hordes of zombies. Horde. Tier 3 Cherry Bomb is pretty pog. The recharge is quite short, like you reduce it by 20 seconds in comparison to tier 1 one. Just the price is high, but it's not like you have an issue with that when you have 2 column of sunflower, or you in a single column of sunflower. And the damage also increases, but it's not enough to take out a gargantuan. If it could take out the gargantuan, it would be pretty OP. I sometimes wish, I don't wish, I think the Doom Shroom from the original Plants vs Zombies one was a bit overkill of a plant. I'm glad that it's not in the 2. Yeah, it's cool that it breaks the tile as well, but it is pretty OP. It's a disposable nuke, like most people say. Almost the last wave. Zombies are getting bullied by 2 columns of starfruit. There is the big boy gargantuan. How many hits will the Tallnet survive? It survived 1 hit from the gargantuan. Okay, gargantuan takes 2 hits to take out the Tallnet, so maybe it's not that useless. That's level then. Got the walnut first stage. Nice. On to the next. Oh. Who could have possibly placed those necessary plants over there? They are on the minecarts, thankfully. Still, it's tricky. It's tricky for zombies. They will simply have to outsmart. Yeah, not fan of planting plants on the front. Oh, there is a barrel guy. Okay. Insult to injury. Not big fan. Might need to use something to block them. Definitely can't use the spike weed because it will break open. Maybe. Oh, yeah, no, if I place the rightmost sunflower on the second and fourth row, then spike weeds would be pretty nice. And the spike rock, I don't know the reload of spike rock. And I also can't take any sun producing plants, which is interesting. So they want me to survive with the 4 sunflowers. Okay. They are starting strong with the dynamite dude. They're not shy at all. It is the 6-9 queen cards. Nice. Maybe I should not have placed Snoopy's this early. I changed the Snoopy to tier 1 because I highly doubt the production of 4 sunflowers would be enough to take tier 2 Snoopy. But if I don't take the tier 2 Snoopy, then they won't be doing splash damage on a tile, so the dynamite guys won't be extinguished if there is multiple zombies with him. Hopefully this will work out. Okay, it's not quite working out. The top row is bad. I can't move the sunflower down, otherwise that zombie will bite. So I need to do it again. Nice. Decided to rock the tier 2 Snoopy anyway. Maybe I should change the star fruit to tier 1 or tier 2 maybe, but then it won't be one-shotting zombies. There are lots of normal zombies, and I'm not sure how long it will take to take out the barrel roller zombies. The tier 3 one takes quite a while if I remember correctly when we were doing the Bite Seas level. It's nice that I got the tier 2 now, so it will protect the sunflowers if I'll keep placing my defensive plants like walnut or tallnut. Okay, I'm not prepared enough. Definitely not prepared for the barrel rollers. Maybe I should have did the strat of second and fourth rows with the spike weed. So the barrels won't be this far. Now the imps are out. Quite a waste of 300 suns for 3 zombies. Okay, that 5th row is not looking good. No, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Changed few plants again. Seems to be working so far with the Stalia, but it's the tier 2 one. She eats quite far. Eats. Not working quite well. And if you give Hypnoshroom to Excavator guy, that's not Excavator. The Dynamite guy, he still goes towards right. Not this again. I did the same stupid mistake again. Maybe I should do S-11s. I'm not paying attention to the endangered plants. Okay, the top row, no. Decided to do some S levels. This one will unlock us the P-pod. It's a cool plant, but it's quite expensive for the damage you do, like a melon damage with the help of bees. Not sure why, but okay. Quite a few minecarts. This is the S-11 Dodgeballs. I'm going with a generic strat. Don't know why there are minecarts like that on the far right side, but okay. Permanent under dancers. Okay, so the under dancers stop dancing a while, because I have never seen them stop dancing. This, maybe the potato mine was not that. Oh, there were two zombies. Maybe the potato mine was not that of a great idea to take it, because that's these moving guys will make them highly unpredictable where to place the potato mine. How did that squash miss? Like, it killed the dude earlier in the video. It moved to different row and still destroyed, but this time it missed. Maybe I should repick my plants. This is not going to work. Wasted 3 net suns. Okay, I repicked few of the plants. Swap the snow pea. I don't know why I still have the potato mine, but okay. Decided to use the mine carts on the far right, just in case. Okay, the permanent dancer don't spawn in the same place, and they're different this time. Last time we had conehead and normal zombies. Decided to take the kernel pult because it's quite cheap and super useful, plus the minecarts cover the entire column. I managed to predict with the potato mine. Totally skillful, not BS luck at all. Maybe I should not plant the sunflowers like that. Maybe I should plant them just in front of the starfruit, so starfruit have some kind of meat shield. Yeah, there goes few of the sunflowers. Okay, not the ones which I was thinking, but lost quite a few. I have never used the kernel pult. Okay, that was a waste of push. I have never used the kernel pult on the minecart. Well, in the base game that's an issue, because it doesn't shoot butter as often. That starfruit is quite weak now. Quite a few zombies. Maybe I should have switched the tier of the cherry bomb. Okay, that squash at least managed to hit just fine. There is also the brickhead zombie version of the Wild West. It had some kind of card on its head. I'm pretty sure they have the similar hit points. So that's why I took the hypnoshroom to use them instead of trying to deal them with the starfruit. Oof. Squash the rescue. They are those guys. And hypnoshroom is not ready. That is pain. Okay, got the kernel pulse. Now I can bully one of them. I can bully all two of them. Kernel pulse is pretty pog. Okay, another one is coming. Now I can focus on the star fruit, so it's fine. Maybe I should have placed the sunflowers a bit different, so the star fruits would be more in the middle, so I'd be utilizing the other two directions more usefully. Maybe, maybe not. Quite a few bucket heads. Not looking good. Lost quite a few plants. Okay, took out the potato mine and swapped it with the walnut. Permanent under dances. This time I'm going to plant only one sunflower on the top right side, and already start the wall of sunflower here to protect the star fruits. They're also going to be walnuts, so that's also nice. Hopefully they hold. That zombie is quite far. Got nice. Bro, he ate the butter just like that. What a waste. Got a star fruit. So I lost that sunflower isn't paying attention. How did you lose to him? You both had similar hit points. What a nerd. Got the first wallet. Let's see if I predicted that correctly. Okay. Got... Okay. I thought when they start eating, they stop dancing. So... you could stop them with just one plant, but it doesn't seem to be the case. That sunflower has taken quite a bit of damage. No more. And that's okay, he died. Rip, rip. I was going to suggest to plant the sunflowers on the 4th column instead of the 5th. I'm glad I did not do that. This time only one of those card head zombies came. I don't know what they're called. They look super weird. Okay, another one spawned. Halfway through the 11. Hopefully this would be the last repeat. Yeah, I was talking about the pea pod earlier, but it does damage like melon pulse. It just doesn't do any splash damage. That's why there's no point of it. It also costs quite a bit, like 700 something. If the prices are exactly same as the base Planet Zombies 2. Okay, almost covered the entire corner with the walnuts. They that completed. Now I can focus on the star fruits, and I can also place them a bit far forward without actually getting them killed. Okay, these hardened zombies don't seem to dance. Were they not dancing before? Am I daydreaming again? Starfoot in the middle. That 4th walnut is probably quite bad. It's nice that I got the walnut first stage. I can now. Okay, that fifth are gone. Never mind, fourth also gone. Go on here to the rescue. No. You could have taken him out. Why did you run away? Coward. Last wave, final wave. Quite a few zombies. Really tempted to use cherry bomb if I had it. Squash to the rescue. He could have taken out multiple zombies with the bucket head, but no. Cone head more interesting. 25 more suns. Time for a cherry bomb. Boom. Chaboof. Symmetry is ruined. I can bully that. That brickhead zombie of the Wild West. Somewhat symmetric if you don't pay attention how damaged that walnut is. Got this level then. Got the Peapod S-11 then. Now time for the S-12. Oh, I didn't do the S. Okay. Who cares about the order? Definitely not me. What is this level going to be? And that was the frost pipe layer behind it. Okay. Doesn't seem to be a hard level. Okay, we'll do the usual. Got the fire picture. Maybe I can take the melon bolt. S-10 Iceage Coldest day. S-10. S-10. My god. I can English so well. I should have... two waves. Ah, they're taking damage. Are they taking... they're flashing. Are they taking damage? My sunflower started freezing. Aye, they froze. The zombies also froze. What? So the rate is faster. The cooling rate. You can't plant there. Okay. Maybe hot plate was a good idea. Quite a few zombies on the last row. Not going super well. Heat. Okay. Maybe the melon pult is a better option, as it's a lobbing type of plant. It can ignore this kind of icy graves. Glad that I took the hypno shroom. This is a weird level. Because I have the fire pistol. Nice. I like how two ice blocks spawn when the zombies are frozen. Maybe it looks more appealing. That knockback, yo. Quite bog. No, I'm not beating this. Maybe I am. The picture is not doing enough work. I should take pepper pulse with me. Maybe some other plants. Well, I changed a bit of my plants. Got rid of the star fruit, got the pepper pulse, and had to give up on the Stalia for hot potato. This should be better. Going to start up with the pepper pulse. So when the sunflower is going to freeze, if I manage to plant another column, it wouldn't be blocked like in the previous clip we saw. The fire pea shooters weren't able to damage the zombies. And the pepper pulse also has splash damage. I don't know how effective it is. In the base Plant vs Zombies 2, I don't generally like using it, but it's the only fire type of plant which you unlock as adventure. That is also where I use the lightning reed, because you need like 2 pepper pulse and then you have 3 columns. Coverage, they will keep forming the plants. So I'll plant like 4 pepper pulse and rest would be lightning reed and sunflower. That easily takes out zombie in the base game. Don't know how good of a strategy that would be for... Oh, look at that, dodo bird hypnotized. I don't know how good of a strategy that would be for the mod. So far got the column of pepper pulse. Trying to get a bit more sun production. There's the ice blockhead zombie. What? Okay, this mode doesn't make a lot of sense to me. That squash managed to kill the ice blockhead zombie which was frozen, but it did not manage to kill the conehead zombie which was also frozen. What? Is it limited? Here comes the ice block pushing guy. What a pain. Good thing I got the hot potato. You can plant them on octopuses. Okay, weird. But there's something you can kill the octopuses with. Nice. I decided to ditch the Stalia because Stalia doesn't knock back the ice blocks like the imps over here, frozen imps. So when they start to spam multiple of these guys, the Stalia is kinda useless. And the only effective way to break the line is to melt the ice block from the far right. So when they're going to push, they wouldn't advance the leftmost ice block, crushing your plant. You can do it from the left side as well, it just doesn't matter. I don't know why I prefer doing it on the further right. I'm also planting a bit of fire pea shooter because it has a chance to shoot a plasma pea. Don't know how strong it is compared to normal fireball, but that happens sometimes. The next upgrade is pretty expensive. No, fire pea shooter itself is pretty expensive for me at the moment. 350 cents for the tier 1. For the cherry bomb it's understandable because it does a lot of damage, but the fire pea shooter itself, it's like a... No, it's not like a repeat. Repeater doesn't do tile damage like the fire pea shooter does. Quite a bit of zombies. Got another 3 ice block pushing guys. Ah, 5, yo. Firepower seems to be keeping up. But my sunflower production isn't keeping up. I got rid of the column. One poorly completed column. And the sunflowers keep freezing. Pretty good, pretty good. My earlier strategy with the starfoot wouldn't have worked because starfoot isn't immune to snow and coldness in this level. Got rid of another sunflower. Yeah, starfoot isn't immune to coldness. Here the zombies and plants keep freezing. The snow pea could work here. Don't know how effective would that be. My first choice was to take a fire plant because it also thaws normal plants which aren't immune to frosting. So that's why I didn't try this snow pea, but I think I might try it again with this snow pea for myself. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Got one of the ice block zombies for me. I froze. It's free froze. Zombie spawn is real. That squash didn't do anything. Or maybe he killed one. So the limit could be it can only kill one of those half frozen type of zombies. I don't know if they're half frozen or not. Their ice seems to be weaker than the ice of these frozen imps. Here's the final wave. Quite a few ice blockhead zombies. I don't know how they're called. Got quite a bit of coins. I can probably upgrade something. The squash upgrade gets worse, but the reload gets better. Don't know how useful that would be. That might need my sunflower. Symmetric. Rip. Got this level then, 10,000 coins. Nice. Okay, it doesn't want to finish. Maybe? Did I finish before it was meant to be finished? Okay, there we go. This one unlocks Fat Beat. Okay, I guess I'm not pretty good fan of this in the base game. Okay, back to the 6-9 Queen cards. I decided to make my Starfruit tier 2 and decided to ditch the Cherry Bomb for the Jalapeno. There is that Dynamite guy. I'm going to ignore him. He's completely useless. Okay, maybe I should not have started planting with the with the Starfruit. I said I'm going to ignore him, but the first thing Starfruit does is attack those both guys. Okay. I planted the squash quite a bit far back. Might lose that star fruit. Ah, never mind. I think the key to this level is I need to be vigilant and keep an eye when the zombie horde becomes too strong for the one row. Then I need to move the sunflowers. I wasn't doing that, I was trying to play it completely defensive by placing a walnut or a walnut in front of the sunflowers. I started doing it again. Nothing changed. It's the first barrel roller. I don't know why I put the jalapeno over there. Big waste. Jalapeno are good against the barrel rollers. I think in the last video we saw that it destroys the barrel and the imps together. But if you use a cherry bomb against a barrel roller, then the imps survive. Got that top rose covered. The barrel guy is coming. I wonder if the star... Ah, it can. I was going to say that I wonder if the star of the star fruit can hit the barrel rolling guy from the diagonal, and it did. Kind of like the walnut bowling from the Plumage Zombies one. There's a mini game which you unlock after beating the story mode for the first time. Then they will give you screen door zombies, if I remember their name correctly. They hold screen door in front of them. So if you attack them straight head on. If you attack straight head on, then that screen door takes 3 hits to take it down. And then the zombie you need to kill. But if you attack that zombie on a diagonal, then that zombie dies instantly because it's a normal zombie holding the screen door. That's the same thing we can see right now. That sunflower, that was close. Okay, that was a stupid idea. Need more stupid ideas. Watch my content. I broke that barrel despite knowing that was going to happen. Okay. Stalia failed to work over there for some reason. Let starfruit survive. Okay, why? Why are you doing this? Okay, I was scared that the sunflower is going to get crushed. Almost lost that lawnmower. Other people to the rescue. Might be not playing this level correctly. There was a level in last game when we were doing the frostbite caves. In the challenge mode, the harder version of it has appeared. I hope not that same is going to happen with this one or the next level. Okay, that you just straight up land on sunflower. What a nerd. Got to the final wave this time. Not symmetric at all. Sunflower production is quite bad. Probably have to beat it with some cheaper plants. I'm just not doing it correctly. Quite a few barrel rollers. Yep. Not that many zombies. Okay, I was going to say not that many zombies on the final wave, then a few more spawned. Quite a bit of delay. We. That donut does not look good. It is sometimes weird. The first time I saw that the walnut and walnut, another type of defensive plants, they sometimes look at you. They're judging you how bad you're playing. The walnut was doing over there. He's doing it again. Okay, we got the fuse room. 250 son. Okay. Let's go. Okay, final wave. Never have more than 10 plants. Final level. So many mine cards. Gargantuan. Okay. So they're not going to introduce the chicken wrangler. Okay. It's like a weasel guy which we saw in the Frostbite caves. It's just chicken. This is the S-10 Isoland. Don't know what kind of pun is that. I didn't quite catch it, but okay. Quite a few minecarts, and few of the columns have 2 minecarts. Interesting. Maybe I should have picked something expensive like the watermelon. But it costs 650 suns. And there is 2 waves, but how long will I survive saving up the suns? The sunflowers, what a waste. I hope they won't come back. Like the Stalia yeeted them off the... Okay, never mind. I thought the Stalia would kill them, but no. Got my starfruit back to tier 3. Lost one of the sunflowers. That's one less casualty than I was expecting. I'm not going to deal with the bucket head. Quite not fan of the level. I can't spawn as many star fruits as I want. Maybe I need the pea pod here and play the pea pod. That could have been fun. Here I'm making it harder for myself for some reason. Trying to use a plant which shoots in diagonal. Got the maths right. Nope. Okay, they don't want to hit again. Fine by me. Okay, got to the first wave. They gave big boy. Only have 1 plant left. Okay, now 0. Got 4 star fruits and a snow pea. Got 1 plant left again. I can probably remove more sunflowers to plant more star fruits. Or maybe I should have picked the tier 3 version of snow pea because I can afford it right now. Trying to line up how the star fruits will hit the bucket head. Under dancers. Okay. I understand that it's an under dancer, but why does the already existing zombies need to start dancing? Can't you just keep up with the new spawned ones? So only they could dance. Pain. 1500 cents. I can afford 2 more star fruit. Good thing about the mod is if you run over the limit of, if you try to plant another plant in this kind of limit levels, you don't instantly die, but it just doesn't allow you to plant. In the base game, it will straight up kill you. So if it's a hard level and you manage to the final wave and you misplant a plant, there it goes, you doofus, got yourself killed. The mod doesn't do it. It's nice. Another gargantuan. Gem. Shine. Boom. Thunder dances. Another shine. Rip. 675. Final wave would be pretty soon. Another gargantuan, nice. Let's put Snoopy. Another gem pog. I don't know if the recharge is longer on the tier 2 style than comparing the tier 1. It feels longer, I could be wrong. Okay, I may not be able to plant another starfruit. The final wave is going to happen soon. I should have planted a starfruit earlier. It's funny to look at gargantuans having those many bandages. That's something mod has different compared to the base game. How did they even do it in the base game? I need to check. It's not bandages, I'm sure. Okay, I managed to plant on the starfruit. But nice and symmetric. Another gargantuan. I can take him out with the squash. He's quite damaged. Ah, okay. Okay. So there are 3 stages to gargantuan. That level is done. Got a bag of coins. Nice. 13,000 coins. Oh, penny. Use David's time to settle up and leave. There is a sunset. Let's ride. Okay. What do you think? I was busy somewhere else. We should take another look at my time-space map. Okay, that's a time for another video. Come again next time. Thanks for watching. Come again next time. Bye.